balls. So, contentious topic. I know of a few trainers who do recommend getting dogs, especially Gundogs, onto balls, onto running after them and bringing them back. My biggest recommendation is no. No for a few reasons. The most obvious one is that it isn't good for puppy joints. So running out, when they run and then they go to stop to get the ball, they come screeching to a halt and all of that velocity is travelling through their body and their hips and their joints. It's really not healthy, especially repetitive ball throwing. So when it's just over and over again. So I don't recommend it for that reason. But I also don't recommend it for Gundogs for a reason connected with obsession. So a lot of our very intelligent gun dogs, especially working nines, were bred to do a job. So they were very much bred to go find dinner, to point dinner out in some cases, and then to bring dinner back when it had been shot. So they were bred with a strong work ethic and instinct to not give up until they've found whatever it is they need to find. So when you give them a repetitive thing to focus on instead, especially if you're not working, it can become a major obsession that isn't then healthy. So there are more reasons why I also wouldn't recommend balls. I will give you one last one because I don't want to go on forever. And that is the tennis ball material that covers a lot of balls. Very abrasive for teeth, that constant, it's almost like sandpapering on the teeth. It's not good. And in my very first dog, who loved a squeaker ball, you could actually see in his teeth where it had really worn away at them, which is not the case for the dogs I have that don't have that. But it isn't just my dogs, it is a thing. And you can feel, if you feel the tennis ball material, why that would be the case if it kept grinding on teeth. So they're all the reasons why I wouldn't do ball throwing. If you want to have a look at something more healthy, especially for gun dogs, I would look at Gundog dummies. I would keep them so they're more of a sort of fun training rather than just something that you're throwing around all the time. But actually putting Gundog dummies out for them to hunt down and find goes down really well. For dogs that aren't particularly interested in retrieving a dummy, but may have liked a ball, you can get dummies that you can actually fill with a few treats, so it makes it more inviting to A, go out and get them, and B, bring them back. And I will talk more about how I would introduce retrieving things like this in another video. But for now, balls, no balls, no balls.